well. The center's work in schools has a tangible impact on our community and in the long-term health of our economy as a whole. To do its work, the center has to rely on donors and the community who share a commitment to economic and financial education and realize the importance of teaching responsibility and decision-making skills to the next generation. And that's what we're here to celebrate today, specifically the accomplishments and the impressive and outstanding educators and students themselves. So let's begin the award ceremony right now. You met a couple of them up here just a few minutes ago. We want to invite representatives from our platinum sponsors to the podium to help present the awards. Sean Kelly from Northwestern Mutual, Mark Cinquena from PNC Bank, and Kevin Canifax from Fidelity Investments. Guys, you can come on up.
Well, good afternoon. My name is Sean Kelly, and I'm the managing partner for Northwestern Mutual here in Cincinnati, where our mission statement for the last 8 years is to build the most financially secure region in America. And thanks to everybody in this room, we are on the way to doing that. I am proud to be a member of the board at the Economic Center, and you saw two of the center's programs highlighted in the video today, the STEP program and the stock market game. The center has other direct-to-student programs. Today's Learners, Tomorrow's Leaders is a summer program for high school students where they earn both high school and college credit for principles and microeconomics courses. The students get economic instruction in the morning, and then they get to go visit local businesses in the afternoon to see how these concepts are put to work. For example, they visited the Reds, where they got to learn about the business of baseball, Kings Island to understand price discrimination, and Luxottica to understand about economies of scale. The center also helps elementary and middle school students develop their entrepreneurial spirit through creating and managing coffee shops and designing and selling T-shirts, and all their proceeds are donated to charity. The center also conducts extensive teacher training, and as much of an impact as these student programs have, we know that students learn best from their teachers. Helping teachers integrate economics and financial literacy into all of their courses, math, history, literature, helps these students with valuable classroom time and ensures that the children get the important concepts that will form their decision-making skills and allow them to participate in our economy. A trained teacher is the biggest return on investments. At Northwestern Mutual, we strongly believe in the power of economic and financial education and are proud to recognize some students that demonstrate that power. Would the students from Ursuline Academy please come join me on the stage? And as Catherine mentioned earlier, these students have participated in the stock market game. They started competing with 650 teams all across the state with $100,000 of virtual money, and they finished third place with $116,000. They did absolutely awesome. So let's congratulate Molly Young, Jennifer Little, Hannah Scally, Jennifer Welch, and their teacher. I don't know if she's in the room, but Elizabeth Gramata was their teacher. Congratulations to you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Mark Cinquena, Executive Vice President for PNC Real Estate. On behalf of our President, Kay Geiger, and over 1,500 PNC colleagues in the region, I'm honored to join you today in the celebration. Across the region, PNC partners with a number of economic and financial literacy initiatives because we understand the importance of teaching children these values and concepts early, helping secure a more stable future for them, creating better employees and citizens, and ultimately smarter consumers. PNC is particularly proud to support the Economic Center. As a member of the Board of Trustees, I have seen firsthand what amazing work this organization does in transforming the lives of our children. When I go to STEP stores, I see these students weighing the costs and benefits of their decisions, thinking through the opportunity costs, and being thoughtful consumers and savers. I also see the joy and pride on their face when they decide to donate. You might remember the young man in the video talking about donating to high school students. Each class gets to pick its own charity. At North College Hill, the charity is a scholarship fund for their high school students so that they can go to college. Giving students the opportunity to positively affect their community through their choices to donate is a very powerful thing. They understand that they are connected to something larger than themselves, and it grows them and it gives them a sense of pride and accomplishment. Hard work that leads to earnings, that leads to good decisions and more engaged students. That is truly a formula for success. Given my personal connection to the STEP program, I am particularly pleased to be presenting this year's Leadership Award to the principal at one of our STEP schools. Dave Bergen has been the principal at Amity Elementary in Deer Park for 2 years. He utilizes STEP throughout the school to create a culture that emphasizes financial literacy, entrepreneurship, and service learning. This school culture is so pervasive that Amity has been the highest donating STEP school for 3 years in a row, donating over $2,000 to their charity of choice, the March of Dimes. Mr. Bergen is passionate about creating an environment where students succeed. He understands and promotes partnerships between Amity, the Economics Center, and business volunteers. Today, we are proud to recognize him for his vision and commitment. Please join me in congratulating Dave Bergen, winner of this year's Leadership Award.
Good afternoon. I'm Kevin Canifax, Vice President of Public Affairs for Fidelity Investments Midwest Region. At Fidelity, we're passionate about making a difference in everything we do, from helping our customers invest for the future to improving our communities in the present day. Just as we make our financial expertise accessible and effective in helping people live the lives they want, we take a similar approach in giving back to our communities, particularly through our focus on education and financial literacy. As we mentioned earlier, the most effective agent of change with respect to economic and financial education are teachers. Teachers who are passionate about economic and financial literacy can provide our children with important life skills. Every class, every year. Economic and financial education can be easily integrated into the core subjects, modeling for children that good decision-making is needed in every aspect of their lives. Over 95% of teachers agree that economic and financial literacy should be taught in schools. The problem, 82% of them do not feel qualified to teach it. Fidelity is a proud partner with the Economics Center of several teacher training workshops because we recognize the power of a trained teacher. We have sponsored workshops for Boys and Girls Club and Teach for America teachers. In the Midwest region last year alone, we trained 60 teachers on best practices for delivering personal financial education to over 2,700 students. And across the country, Fidelity trained over 300 teachers, impacting more than 20,000 students. But there's still work to be done. Economic and financial literacy is a problem that we can overcome one student, one teacher at a time. Given Fidelity's commitment to teacher training, I am particularly pleased to present 2 awards today to teachers who do not fall within the 82% of those not feeling qualified to teach financial literacy. Kelly Hughes is an intervention specialist at North College Hill Elementary School. She took the lead in getting STEP into the school in 2013. Ms. Hughes recognized that STEP's focus on decision-making skills and real-world connections would benefit her academically challenged classroom. She uses innovative techniques to help her students set goals and prepare for success. Please join me in congratulating Kelly Hughes, the Economics Center Financial Education Teacher of the Year. Kelly? Yes, another round of applause for Kelly. Tim Fuller has been a teacher for over 20 years. He found the Economics Center early in his career and has been a regular teacher, professional participant at the workshops, signing up for any and every course that would make him better, more effective as a teacher. His dedication has certainly paid off. Mr. Fuller's students at Forest Hills are treated to economics that come alive in the classroom, that is connected to the real world and to their individual lives. His students leave his classes with a more complete knowledge of how our economy works and their place within it. He is passionate, fun, and effective. He is the Economics Center's Economics Teacher of the Year. Mr. Fuller, please come and be honored. Thank you. Congratulations.
And congratulations once again to everyone. Thank you to Kevin, Mark, and Sean, and to our Platinum sponsors as well for helping us present the awards and celebrating all the outstanding work of all of the awards recipients today. But we have one more set of students we want to recognize. This year, the center held an art competition, and we have the winning artists right here in our audience. So let's get on up to the stage here. The elementary students, Marin from Madeira, Ellie and Olivia from Little Miami, and Jaden and Andrew from Reading. You guys come on up, and I'll tell everybody what you did. There they come. Can't miss them. So, come on up here. So the center asked 3rd through 6th grade students to illustrate the financial literacy concepts they were learning in class. All right, turn around here. I'm going to teach you stage right and stage left. Look out here, all your cute faces. Show out here. Show that awesome artwork. We got some more. Come on up here. So they talked about saving. They talked about donating. They talked about spending, entrepreneurship. Show them your awesome work. Look at this, guys. So more than 150 elementary students submitted their work. So this was some serious competition. Obviously, we picked the right ones here, right? This is incredible. So the center's financial education committee, comprised of the members of the board of trustees, voted on each categories, and these are the winning drawings. So you're looking at them going, oh, I wish I could take them home. Well, you can. Here's how. For the low price of $20. Any donation over $20, you get to take home some really awesome note cards that have all of this artwork on it. How great is that? Congratulations, everybody. This looks wonderful. So yeah, you can get any donation over $20. You'll find pledge envelopes at your seat. As you leave today, stop by the tables, drop off your contribution, and pick up your gift. And these students will be there. Can you say no to these faces? Give them some good smiles, guys. Good ones. Real pretty smiles, handsome smiles. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, you can see these guys as you leave today, and you can get them signed, by the way, by one of these inspiring and aspiring artists. Guys, thank you so much. Great job. And yes, I'm the same height as they are. Good job. You guys can go sit back down and eat your big dessert. That's what they're waiting for, probably. They can't eat dessert till they show off their artwork, right? So we want to invite back up the mayor, John Cranley, and board chair Chris Habel back to the stage to present this year's Economic Empowerment Award.
Today, the Economics Center and its trustees have the great honor of recognizing the outstanding work of General Electric. GE brings so much to the communities where it operates, especially here with the Aviation Center in Evendale and the soon-to-be-opened Global Operations Center down on the Banks. In terms of economic activity and support, jobs, and other support of the region, GE's importance in our community is unmatched. And for more than 100 years, GE has actively supported education. The GE Foundation's efforts have focused on areas of need that have the greatest impact that can improve outcomes for students in the United States. The mission of the GE Foundation is to empower people by helping them develop the skills they need to succeed in a global economy, a mission that squarely matches with the mission of our Economic Center. In the last decade alone, the GE Foundation has invested more than $225 million and thousands of hours through the volunteer work of its employees to support public K-12 education and ensure America's students graduate high school ready to succeed in college and careers. GE's Empowering Futures program was implemented locally in partnership with Cincinnati Public Schools to the district's overall improvement in math scores. The GE Foundation has dedicated resources and corporate expertise to train administrators and teachers and expand access to programs like advanced placement that prepare students for success in their pursuit of higher education. The GE Foundation is currently focused on helping raise the national high school graduation rate to 90% by 2020, a bold goal. To that end, the GE Foundation and its partner, America's Promise, have and will continue to convene a series of learning sessions across the country to raise awareness in the community about the importance of preparing all students for college and workplace success. Across the country, these events are bringing together community, business leaders, and educational experts to examine current standards and successful programs young people need to thrive in and after high school. All of this can be summarized in two compelling reasons why the center is honoring GE today. Number one, GE believes in and fosters economic development in the communities in which it operates. And number two, GE improves the lives of students across the country. Powered by the generosity and talent of its employees, including those working and residing here in Greater Cincinnati, GE's commitment to building strong communities is unmatched. We are honored to recognize GE today with the Economic Center's most distinguished award, the Economic Empowerment Award. Here to help me present the award, Mayor Cranley.
It's my pleasure to be able to introduce Mr. Immelt. And as I introduce him, I also do want to point out, in following up on the previous comments, just how critical David Joyce has been to our community and his leadership in Evandale, but not just Evandale, but being involved in the educational reforms that were mentioned have really improved the opportunities that many kids who haven't had the many blessings that I've had, for example, to move ahead. And I want to make sure we recognize that David Joyce, and we want. And we certainly want Mr. Immelt to know how great David Joyce is, although not so great that he should be shipped off. We want to keep him here. It's my great honor and privilege to introduce a man who is an inspiration to many people in this room, and certainly to myself. Jeffrey Immelt is the 9th chairman of GE. Think about that, 9 total. A position that he's held since September of 2001. Mr. Immelt has been widely praised for his innovative management style. He was named one of the world's best CEOs 3 times by Barron's. And since serving as CEO, GE has been named America's most admired company in a poll conducted by Fortune magazine, and one of the most respected companies in polls by Barron's and the Financial Times. In addition, he has lent his time and resources and treasure to many charitable causes. Notable among many is the Robin Hood Foundation, a charitable group that tries to address the problems caused by poverty in New York City. We are especially proud here of Mr. Immelt since he is a hometown boy. He grew up in Cincinnati and graduated from Finneytown High School. He is the son of Joseph Francis Immelt, who managed the General Electric's aircraft engines division. Despite his amazing success, he has not forgotten his love of this region. It is a fact that the decision to go to the banks and end up in Cincinnati versus another state is because of Jeffrey Immelt. And I think we all owe him a huge round of applause for that. He did say to me at lunch, he said, if it's close, I'll tip the scales in your favor here. This incredibly important project will bring 1,800 jobs here, a mix of new hires and moving people from around the country to Cincinnati. According to the study by the UC Economics Center, the new GE facility will have an economic impact of more than $1 billion by 2018. The impact is generated by 1,800 jobs, another 1,900 jobs in Cincinnati that will be created due to their presence, and another 527 jobs throughout Hamilton County. Just as important, the project was obviously a major capstone to what has been a wonderful transformation of our Riverfront Park, which will be complete by the All-Star Game this summer, all the way up to Paul Brown Stadium. For that and many other things, he has our respect, admiration, and gratitude. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm welcome home to Jeffrey Immelt.
Thank you.